Okay, we're talking about basic percent. The way that the book approaches basic percent is the blue number 1 on the left, basic percent equation. Percent times the base equals the amount. P times B equals A. Another way that I approach it is in the black, number 2. Is to of, as percent is to 100. Do the cross multiplication and solve that way. Either way, you get to the same answer. Number 3 is kind of a different approach for number 2, but essentially the same. Part is to whole as percent is to 100. Either way. So let's go forward to another example. We did this example in a previous video. Here's the video we're talking about today. The formula for a perfume requires the concentration of jasmine to be 1.2% of the total amount of perfume. How many ounces of jasmine are in a 2-ounce bottle of this perfume? So again, we've got to take a look at this information and summarize maybe in a different way. We're looking for the amount of how many ounces. Oops. We're looking for the amount of how many ounces. The amount of ounces of jasmine in a 2-ounce bottle. We know it's 1.2%. So maybe we could rephrase it as what ounces. Not a great wording. What ounces is 1.2% of 2-ounce? Or we could maybe take a step back and say jasmine is 1.2% of total. So jasmine is 1.2% of the total, so that might be a way to even start before. Jasmine is 1.2% of total. So now we say how many ounces of jasmine are in a 2-ounce bottle? What ounces? How many ounces is 1.2% of the total in a 2-ounce bottle? If we're a 5-ounce or a 10-ounce or a 100-ounce bottle, we'd put that here. But this is our situation. So what ounces is 1.2% of 2 ounces. Sorry. I'm going to set it up with is to of, as percent is to 100. It seems pretty straightforward. Let's see. What ounces is? What ounces is the is? So we don't know what that is. So we're going to say x is of 2 ounces of 2 is 1.2 in the black. Is to of as percent is to 100. For the percent, we use the actual percent, descriptive percent. 1.2 out of 100. And now we just cross multiply x times 100, or make it prettier, 100x equals 2 times 1.2. 100x equals 2.4, divide by 100, divide by 100. X equals, divide 2.4 by 100, move the decimal point 2 spots, 0.024. So how many ounces? 0.024. It doesn't say it around, so we're going to say that's my answer. X equals 0.024. Alright, if we go over to the PBR side, and we say, well, P times B, sorry, PBA side, percent times the base equals the amount. 1 ounces is 1.2%. Well, the 1.2% has to be a number here. It has to be a mathematical description. So this is 0.012 is the percent in terms of a number, times the base, 2, equals the amount. 0.012, 0.012 times 2 equals my amount. 0.024 equals my amount. And there's the amount. Amount is the same here and here. Same answer, different approaches. Whichever way you feel comfortable, go ahead and do it.